Hello sexy, before we go on, yeah, I've done this to my face. I don't really know what to think about it. It's really weird when you do something this different with your face, isn't it? If you can't tell what I mean, I've shaved bits of my facial hair off and left other bits. The original plan was just to grow my facial hair out and see what happened and not do anything to it and just let it grow. But then these bits don't really grow much, there's just little bits all over the place, and then little bits here, and it's just all a bit like annoying, and I felt really dirty and awful, and this still feels weird here. This still does feel itchy and weird, but I feel like it makes a bit more sense that it's... Does this make sense? Fact about today is the anniversary of the death of Mr. J.D. Salinger, who wrote this book called Catcher in the Rye. It's one of my favourite books in the whole wide world, and it's hard to tell why sometimes, because obviously it's a book that you know about. People talk about it, they bang on about it, and that makes you, in a way, reluctant to agree that it's great, doesn't it? A lot of things are like that. If a lot of people like them, you think, If you haven't read this book, then I suggest that you do, because it's really quite good, especially if you're male. I think this book is made mainly for males. You can enjoy it if you're a female, but I feel like, I don't know, there's something about very male about it. And the protagonist and person what's right in the book, J.D. Salinger, has created the most wonderful character in Holden Caulfield, and he's sarcastic and funny and witty and confused and young, and it's just really good. Not much happens, let me warn you of that. This isn't a thrilling romp through an action-packed story, but it is a really good story, and the character is good enough. He could tell you what he had for breakfast and it would be entertaining. Less of me bigging up a book that's already been bigged up quite enough in history, and on to Justin Bieber. Should we talk about him? I don't usually talk about things that are going on in pop culture, but let's just do it because I've got no other plans for this bloody video. Justin Bieber got arrested. He did some naughty driving and got arrested there. I can't work out. Part of me feels like he has done it on purpose, because it is good for his image to be a bad boy, isn't it? It is going to appeal to his fans who are growing up at the same time as him. Let's not forget that. People's fans grow up with them. His main fans, who were 14 when he was 14, are now 19 as he's 19, and they're ready to move on with a new image, so he has to constantly update himself. So I feel like it's a little bit on purpose. Something that really annoyed me was all the people that got angry that he was smiling in his mugshot. Like they just want him to be sad the whole time. Why isn't he sad? I came on here to look at him being sad. He's been arrested. I've logged into this computer, gone on this website to look at him being sad, and he's not sad! You know you love me. The front of the Daily Mail featured two different pictures. Obviously that one of him smiling is the main picture. It's the picture you want, it's the full-on mugshot. But the Daily Mail clearly weren't happy that somebody who'd committed a crime and been arrested was smiling into the camera. So that didn't make their front page. They used two different ones of him looking all morose. Usually I'd be all for this sort of behaviour from a pop star. That's what we want. We want controversy, we want all of that stuff. That's what pop stars exist for. The problem I've got with Justin Bieber is he doesn't have any good songs. That's what you need to be a pop star as well. You need controversy, charisma, and good songs. He's got the first two. The good songs just aren't there. Baby is rubbish, really, isn't it? It's the one everyone knows, and yeah, it's catchy, but it's rubbish. It's not like a proper pop song. It's like a kid's song. And his new songs just aren't good enough. Boyfriend was a great start. It was a promising start. It wasn't a very good song. It wasn't a particularly memorable song, but it was a good start. It was like, here he is, he's being Justin Timberlake now. Justin Bieber is now Justin Timberlake. We've lost Justin Timberlake, suit and tie and all that. Well, that good, was it? We keep him as actor. Just do some more acting, Justin. It's all right, you're too old now. Bieber can replace you, that's fine, I'm happy with that swap. But the songs aren't good enough. That one he did with Nicki Minaj, the video's by a Paul, I can't remember what it's called, but it just wasn't good enough. He hasn't got, like there's no, if you say to someone, tell me a Justin Bieber song, well, they'll tell you Baby, that's all they'll know. He needs a new big smash hit, and he just doesn't seem bothered about having one, because he's gonna be famous and successful whatever he turns out. It doesn't matter. He's at that point where he can do whatever he wants and he'll sell stuff and girls will love him. So he's not trying. And that is why I don't like Justin Bieber. If you don't have good songs, then you're not a good pop star, and you can get right out. Something I've never really talked about on here is Big Brother, mainly because nobody likes Big Brother except for this season. Apparently people are loving it and going on about it, and it's getting loads of viewers. The reason for that is it's a really, really good series, but somewhere inside me I'm just a bit annoyed that people are like, oh, Big Brother is really good this year. Yeah, Big Brother's kind of good all the time. Just because it's not super amazing good like it is now, it's always relatively entertaining. Like, that's what you want in a show, isn't it? Relatively entertaining. I don't like all these Big Brother tourists that are just flocking in for this one series. I've been there since series 1, mate. Never missed a series of normal Big Brother or Celebrity Big Brother or Celebrity Hijack or Teen Big Brother or any type of Big Brother. I haven't missed any. And I feel like these people don't deserve Big Brother. You let it go. You left it when it went to Channel 5. You abandoned it. In fact, you probably abandoned it after Big Brother 5 on Channel 4. So do you know what? You're not allowed to watch Big Brother anymore. That's how I feel. That aside, it is a good series, isn't it? I'm really proud of it. There's also a feeling of me being like, you feel like a proud parent almost, because I've been looking after Big Brother for all this time when no one else watches it, and now it's like, it's just growing again and people like it, and it's such a good season. Oh, goodness me. It finishes in 2 days' time, like on this day that I'm filming this. Louisa really deserves to win. She's not going to. But in my opinion, every year, I think the person who's provided the most entertainment always should win. I don't think there's ever an argument against that, really. I think it's stupid to vote for the nicest person. Who gives a fuck about who's nice and who's not? It's the person who's giving you the most entertainment, and that, without a doubt, is Louisa. No one can ever argue with that. She is the best one. She's not going to win though, is she? Ollie's probably going to win, because he's been really boring and nice, and if he doesn't, I think Jim's going to win, which is even worse. People like Jim Davidson again. What's happened? How has that happened? That was not supposed to happen. That is pretty much all I've got to say, to be honest. I didn't really have a plan for this video or anything. I just did a video because I thought I should do a video, and now I've done a video, so, and you've watched it. So we're all in this together. There's some links in the description down there. One of them is my friend Jamie Warren's band called Eat Me. They're a really good band and he's a really good human being, so you should probably go and check that out. If you don't know anything about Jamie Warren's, you can look back in my video history. He's in a few of those and you can see how great he is and how much he deserves your support. So you should go and like his Facebook profile and also like the SoundCloud and also download the EP and just enjoy it because it's free as well, so why wouldn't you? Also down there is a few other YouTubers who you should check out. If you're somebody who doesn't watch YouTube and is only watching my video because I'm me, thank you for that, that's really nice. But if you're not used to YouTube and stuff, there's some really great funny people down there. I'm going to put 3 down there and I'm not sure who I'm going to choose. I'm going to mull it over and stick them down there. Please go and see it because you deserve some more great YouTubers in your life. They're all better than me, so I'm kind of hesitant to show you them. But keep watching me and also watch them because they're really good, those people down there who I've still not decided. That is all. I have nothing left to say to you. Get out and goodbye. That is all. I have nothing left to say to you. Goodbye. Fucking hell, I did it again.